Well, I don't know about you, but for the longest time, I put off simplifying my wardrobe because it was just too overwhelming. And the problem was though, what happens when we put it off? It doesn't get smaller, it just keeps getting bigger, right? So coming up next, I wanna share with you a really easy trick of how you can simplify your entire wardrobe in 20 minutes or less. It doesn't have to take a long time, and it doesn't have to be emotionally draining either. Well, hi, I'm Dawn from The Minimal Mom, and if we haven't met before, my family and I just enjoy sharing tips and tricks of how you can simplify your life really quickly. So that's what you'll find here on our channel, and today we are going to tackle wardrobes. So this is actually my entire wardrobe right behind me, and I want to share with you a trick of how you could sort through it really quickly. And basically, the end goal being that when we have a smaller wardrobe, it's easier to get dressed in the morning, it's easier to decide what to wear. But I also noticed that it kind of just took away a lot of guilt by getting rid of the things in my closet that I never wore or didn't fit into anymore. I didn't have to look at them every day and move past them and sort through them and feel guilty about them anymore. And so I'm excited for you to have a pared down wardrobe so you can start enjoying some of those benefits as well. And also in this video, we're going to talk about how to simplify your wardrobe quickly, and then coming up in the next video, I'll actually show you a closer look at my wardrobe. Okay, so to get started today, here's the process we're going to take. One, we're going to determine how many clothes we need and what types. The second step is just to pull out only the things we need to fit our new inventory. And then the third thing is to decide whether we're going to store or donate what's left over. So here's how we decide how many clothes we're gonna need to keep. Let's look at the different roles that we play during any given week, or the different hats that we wear. For example, here's the 3 different types of outfits I'm gonna wear on any given week. Professional, whenever we're selling real estate, these are the clothes I'll need. Work at home mom. So I've tried to kind of up my game a little bit in the types of clothes I wear around the house during the day, but I still like to be comfortable. So I've tried to pick a little bit nicer clothes that I wear around the house, and that if I still needed to stop by the office, I wouldn't be horrified or embarrassed. And then the third would be like either going out on dates with Tom or just going out to lunch, you know, with a friend or with my mom or sister. So those are the 3 types of outfits that I wear. So once we decide the roles or the types of outfits we need, then we need to decide how many. And so I talked about this in the kids video on simplifying their wardrobe, but it's way less than we think it is. It's so much less. And so my hope is that we can kind of go to the extreme simplifying our wardrobe. You can just try it out, see what it feels like, and then if we need to add some pieces back in, we can do it, but we do it strategically. I think, you know, most of us, our wardrobe, it just kind of happens, right? We buy something here, we get something there, we get this at a thrift store, this. And so by just kind of pushing the reset button and getting back to just a really simplified wardrobe, I think you're gonna find that it's really simple then to add just the pieces you need, and you can really shop with confidence. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you my numbers, for example. So for my professional wear, I like to have 5 tops at any given time and 3 bottoms. For around the house, same thing, 5 tops and 3 bottoms. And then for the more casual clothes that I wear out, really about 3 to 4 tops and 2 bottoms is plenty. Okay, so jot that down on a piece of paper. Once you have that, we're gonna gather all of our clothes. So our house is a little weird. Tom and I actually took out our bedroom closet to make the bathroom bigger. So all we have is an IKEA wardrobe in our bedroom. So about a half or a third of it is my hanging clothes, and then I have a dresser in our bathroom. I know, it's a little unconventional, but it works for us. And so I have 1 drawer with tops, 1 drawer with bottoms. They are overflowing because I never like switched out seasons in the spring, and I haven't done it yet right now. And so I'm excited to go through this process with you, literally. And so I just grabbed everything out of all the places I have clothes, and I put them here on the couch with me. Okay, so once you have all your clothes, we're also gonna need a donation bag, and then some kind of storage bin or box or whatever to put stuff in that we're gonna keep. And so here's what I'm gonna put into it. I'm gonna put stuff that's out of season, and then also stuff that's either too small or too big. I mean, we think we're the only ones that do it, but if I had a nickel for every piece of clothing I've bought thinking that, oh, just a few more pounds and I'll fit into that, or I couldn't pass up the deal because it was so nice and I knew that when I lost some weight I'd be glad to have it. Well, those days don't always come, and I want you to get rid of everything in your closet that taunts you, either because you spent money on it and never wore it, or because it's a size that you don't fit into and don't wear it. We need to be nicer to ourselves and get those things out of our closet. Okay, so we have our supplies, we have our bins and our bags, and so now what we just really want to quickly do is just pull out. So like I said, I want to keep 5 tops for professional wear. I want to keep 5 tops for around the house wear, and then a few, you know, to wear out. And so literally I'm just going to go through these piles of clothes behind me. I'm going to pull out those tops that I want to keep, and everything else is going to go into my storage bin. And let's also keep this in mind too. I don't know about you, but like, I like adding to my wardrobe seasonally. So I like to buy a new piece or two every season. So when we're going through these things, like, let's err on the side of just getting rid of stuff that we just don't wear. Like, you're gonna come across these things. Like, I think I paid like $25 for this shirt at Macy's, and I really like it, but it's too big now, and so I only wore it like 1 or 2 times. So what do I do with it, you know? But again, I don't want to have this in my closet being like, oh, why did I buy it? Like, why did I spend money on it? Or I wish I hadn't bought it, or anything like that. Like, I just need to cut my losses, learn from my mistakes, and move on. Okay, so just like that, I have, let's see, I have 3 casual tops, and I have 5 tops to wear for a dress. And so this is what's gonna go back in my closet. And then I have a big pile I'll show you at the end to donate, and then some stuff I put that summer that's gonna go into the bin to save for summer. And then I do also have like this denim dress that I can wear for business, and then this other dress that I'm gonna keep as well, that I've worn to like weddings and stuff. So those are gonna go back in the closet too. Oh, I can't tell you how good this feels already just to be getting this all simplified. Okay, so now that I'm done, this is my bin of stuff that either doesn't fit or is out of season. Here is 2 bags that I'm gonna donate. There are my clothes that are gonna get hung back in my closet for good wear, my at-home clothes, 2 dresses, and then my pants, and a couple t-shirts that I'm gonna keep. And I know from experience that this is gonna be more than enough to get through the fall and winter season. And like I said, if I need to add something, now I can do it with confidence. Well, I hope this helps a little bit. I was surprised how many clothes I still had to donate. So if you feel like, oh my goodness, where did all these clothes come from? You're not alone. It's pretty amazing how they add up. Or if, like I said before, if it's kind of an emotional process or stressful or any of that, I know how it goes, but I do think it's worthwhile just to take a little bit of time to sort it all out and just kind of to go back to the beginning and kind of recalibrate your wardrobe. And I think you'll find that moving forward, it's actually kind of fun for me to shop now, where in the past I didn't always enjoy it because it felt stressful or I felt like I was always making mistakes. But now it's more fun, and I don't feel like I make the same mistakes that I did in the past. And coming up in the next video, I will show you a little bit closer look at the clothes that I did decide to keep and kind of my thought process now behind buying clothes. And of course, if you have any questions, please leave them below. And the best compliment that you can give us is always a thumbs up.